This invite.
Designer, drip, little bit, little bit, you ain't talking big.
You on this game? Yeah. I'm here. You hear me?
Take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it.
I'm selling.
I wish I had two necks. I got homies that can sleep without two.
Yeah.
I got homies that can sleep without Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in. Yeah, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls head to toe, designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit. Little bit, you ain't talking big. Get out my way, little bit. West LA, that where you find me though. Cha-cha macha with it, rockin' black clothes. Whip around that Batmobile.
I can stop you. Don't worry about it.
Then be prepared for smoke, little bro.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Carolina Panthers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. 21-yard line.
It's going to be cake work.
Flushed out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. A bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down. Throwing on second and long. Bridgewater complete on the quick throw to Moore.
Complete.
They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. An early tough test on the opening drive. This is 3rd and 8. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. And that will be
come on. This nigga.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
On is the punter Charlton now as he's able to get this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over a 1st and 10. Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll wind up with about 6, up past the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Eagles. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He's got the hook up here to Deshaun Jackson.
Yeah, it's on.
Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 63 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. Well, you've got to like that start on both sides of the football. You force the 3 and out, and then you score on your first drive.
Well, I know someone who doesn't like that start.
Well, yeah, the other side.
Yeah, they don't like that at all, right? This is not the way it's supposed to be. But what you just described, that's team football, all right? When you get a 3 and out, you're supposed to take advantage of it on the offensive side of the ball. You said, thank you very much for getting us the rock. Let's put it in the end zone, and they did exactly that.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
Quick slant, caught by Moore.
Yeah.
They get 11 back on that one. It leads to third down. Great change up there on the route and got that inside release, made it a successful pitch and catch.
Well, the first thing you want to do is have him thinking that you're going outside, make a move in that direction. Then you really don't run the route against the whole body of the defender. You run against a half of him, and the inside half, and he took it right across his face, got inside, and won that route in a big way.
It's a third down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey.
Let's go, baby.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown.
Christian McCaffrey. 70 yards. And the Panthers have tied this game up. They can take the lead with the extra point. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6.
Makes the score Panthers 7, Eagles 6.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return.
Almost got.
Gotta be pleased with this. He brings it all the way up to the 40-yard line.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Wentz now on first down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? He rifles one that's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards.
Panthers.
Bridgewater on first down. They'll roll him out right. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. And now it's second down.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
And that's when it's fun to play defense. When you're able to diagnose a play right from the beginning, get all your guys to the football, and spill the play, that's when you have a lot of fun playing on that side of the ball.
They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here. Bridgewater again. Got his target, Samuel. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. After one, a 1-point game, 7-6. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. On the ground, McCaffrey. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Christian McCaffrey with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers add on to their lead. And always a good first half when you can hit pay dirt twice.
And it never hurts to have that good feeling as the game moves on. Just think about halftime. If that's all he gets, he'll just sit there at the half and think, all right, 2 already. I can get some more. I can get some more. And it'll be encouraging his offensive line to create some space.
And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
You're just trying to play today. You know what I'm saying?
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. Number 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Taking it about the 16. Officially, that'll go as a 52-yard punt. Not too shabby. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
A 5-yard.
That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
3rd down.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
He was not the primary target. They expected to get the ball down. Instead, checked it down. An old coach of mine used to say to us all the time, when they check it down, that should end the down. In this case, though, he foiled that in a big way and turned it into a big play.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater looking for the out route, and he's got more. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first.
2nd and 4 at the Eagles.
6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And it's caught. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Number 22.
Christian McCaffrey on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Now Joey Sly for the point after. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Eagles 6.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here?
And I think he's going to go. They're not going to get him. 20, 10, touchdown.
You got that one. I ain't had nobody in the backfield. You got that.
An 80-yard touchdown. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6.
Jake Elliott on for the point after.
One play, 80 yards. Pretty easy drive to recap.
It certainly is, but not so easy to execute. Starting on your own 20, you want something to kickstart your drive and get it off to a nice start. They went for the whole thing and got it. That's a great way to send a message to the opposing team.
This will make it into the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him.
I told you I would make you holler for $1. I'll make you fun for
return.
I'll make you do some strange for a little bit of change. I missed it.
From his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
Well, let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have a clue. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking on some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more.
At their own 28-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Throwing on first is Wentz. That's caught by Jackson.
That was my mistake, because I switched my defense right at the last second.
And he is into the end zone.
What's that? You got touchdown.
Deshaun Jackson. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. He missed it again. The 4th time now in this game alone. And that has to be great cause for concern over on that sideline. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 5.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
23-yard line.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. And his throw here's incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you had. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Oh, he'll take a shot for McCaffrey downfield. Oh, he may have gotten lucky. Tried to dump it off underneath on the check down. Nearly picked. Instead, it's incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. And he'll only get this to the 2-yard line. A near catastrophe.
And he's got to be fired up about that effort. I don't think he could have walked down and placed it any better than where he ended up putting the football. That was excellent.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now the question, what do you do here? Time not really an issue. You got over a minute, but you figure from this spot you'd need a good 50, 60 yards to even consider a field goal try.
Yeah, so there's optimism there, but there's also a little bit of restraint, right? You got to make sure you don't...
This is intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in the half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other. Now he's hit, and Bridgewater loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed
my dude was right there. You stop. You let him. You let him go to hit me.
On 2nd and 15 now. Bridgewater. And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half.
I'm trying to screen on purpose. You know, my whole skill set is based off the 50.
Taking a shot for Samuel. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And last time, 1 play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling.
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked up by Justin Burris. And what a return as he brings this all the way back down to the 20-yard line. That late in the clock, second quarter, why not just run it a time or two and get it into the locker room?
What you're saying makes absolutely perfect sense. Run it and get out of there. But I'm just wondering if the pressure of today's NFL and the high-powered offenses that you're facing may have forced them into saying, let's try and get some more points.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. That's complete over the middle to Anderson. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number one.
Man, why can't you just love me, man? Just honor me. Just be happy that I'm playing to my fullest, right?
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one into the hands of Christian McCaffrey, but it'll be second
I threw it too late.
The line of scrimmage once again, the 5 as they get ready for 2nd and goal. To throw, Bridgewater.
I knew that was going to happen right there. Right there at the goal line. Watch it.
And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 3-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half. What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Deep ball for Goodwin. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Dante Jackson picks it. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. It's the Eagles ready to see the football first, and they trail here as we resume action in this 3rd quarter. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket.
And if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now.
39-yard line.
Now a play fake. Wentz steps away. Bringing it in. Jackson left side. He's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15.
If I'm getting mad, you got to go pass. I'm getting mad about that. Good pass.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
It's all right. It's all right. Come on, guys.
They run here with Jason Huntley. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up
2nd and 5 now. Wentz.
Yeah.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
When you run in the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there was no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the gun, it's Wentz. And now
Got
here's
it.
another interception. Jeremy Chin picks it off. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on second and short. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you what you said. You said I wasn't going to hit no 100 rushing yards.
This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Now a run with McCaffrey. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
Gain on the play brings up second and 10. At the
Where the hell was he throwing it?
It's incomplete. He was looking to get that one to DJ Moore, and it's third down.
DJ Moore.
Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air. I expect
I was
someone
on
to
you
catch
like white
them,
on
whether
right.
it's offense or defense, because there's usually
I was on you like white on right.
bodies in that part of the
You saw
field.
that.
In this case,
I
no
saw
one
that.
came up with it.
Big play coming up. Here's third and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Bridgewater intercepted for the third time. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10
I
at
do
the
it for
49-yard line.
Chasing me down, baby.
So after the INT, here's Wentz. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. He was trying to find Deshaun Jackson that time.
It's in my hands, though. Just look at went out of bounds.
Nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
On second down now, it's Sanders, and he's got this down to the 35. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a second and 7.
Derek Brown on the stop. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, Wentz eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down, and he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's third down.
While you admire anyone trying to pick up an additional couple of yards, they're just not worth it when you take shots like that. Quarterbacks have to stay in the game and stay on the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Working from the gun, Wentz. And he connects with Ertz. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Zach Ertz, 29 yards. And the Eagles are back within a score.
As a general rule, quarterbacks don't want to lock in on a receiver before the ball is snapped. But in this case, based on the matchup he thought he was going to get, it was favorable for his tight end. He locked in on him early and found him for a touchdown.
And this one is caught. So they come up with a 2-point conversion, and that makes this a 1-point game now.
27, Eagles 26.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
I ain't worried about it, man. I'm I'm about to show you. Yeah, I'm
The
about to
Panthers
show you.
out there and ready to begin their next drive. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
That's all right.
On the ground, McCaffrey. Still a couple yards short of the first as the 3-yard gain brings up a third down.
By Rodney McLeod. A 3-yard pickup. And it's third down.
Bridgewater on 3rd and 2. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line.
First down, Carolina.
What is happening? What you gotta do?
This is McCaffrey. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
5 yards on the play. And it's third down.
3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater completes it to Samuel. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down, Panthers.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Didn't get to the sticks, but that's an ideal carry there on first down, isn't it?
Now you're 2nd and 1. Although, you know, in the NFL, even if he picked up the first down, I don't think it's a big difference because the clock doesn't stop.
Yeah, not like college.
Right, if it's college football, you want to make 2nd and 1 is probably better than picking up the first down because in college football, the clock stops with every first down and actually aids the defense in that situation.
And the Panther first down.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? Just give your superstar the ball and continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And this one will be brought back to the 22. A seismic shift in momentum here in the fourth quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24.
He's brought down by Shaq Thompson.
From the 24, Wentz steps away to his left. Throw left side complete.
How the hell you ran past me?
And he makes it all the way down to the 13-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
At the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
You better hope you score.
They'll run it, Sanders. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and
another run here with Sanders.
There you go.
And he will take this one in for an Eagle touchdown. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And once again, the Eagles are back out in front.
2-point conversion.
Now Wentz. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. It gives him a 7-point lead.
Panthers 27.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score. And my goodness,
where the hell are you throwing it, bro?
Darius Slay with a pick. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick 6 TD.
Jake Elliott.
Well, this has just been obviously a dreadful day for him throwing the football. Now 4 interceptions. This one leads to 6 points going the other direction. Tough.
Yeah, it is. And this feels old school to me because you never really took out your starting quarterback back in the good old days. No matter what was going on, he was your guy, and you rode him for better or for worse. In today's football, usually we got a backup who's warmed up and is coming to the game. So you can see an old school approach here that's not really benefiting him at this point.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We'll see if they can band back together after the pick 6. It hurt badly, but still within striking distance. A 2-score game with a good chunk of time on the clock. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Now Bridgewater. He's going to look deep for more. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Fair to say the secondary play, whichever side you're on, hasn't really been a glowing exhibition so far, but a nice job there to prevent a long completion.
I agree with you, but at some point, someone had to make a play and try and stop this exhibition of almost speed racing that we've been watching, huh?
Yeah, it has been quarterback and receiver dominated. The Panthers on 3rd down, 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down.
Where the hell are you throwing it, bro?
2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a 1st down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a 1st down. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. Deshaun Jackson there to make the grab. And the Eagles add on to their lead.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
That'll be taken about a yard deep. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Off the play fake, Bridgewater gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And a great move on the play as he takes this one past the 25. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's going to lose yardage and be backed up to the 25. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And they'll try for it here on 4th. Bridgewater and company stay out there. Desperation time, 4th down, Bridgewater. And it is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Eagles are likely going to win it. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Check nickel. Check your heart rate. Hey, Red Farm 2, I'm here.
On play action, it's Wentz rolling to his right, and he's going to keep it here. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
It's a 2nd down run with Sanders. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Back at the 22.
On this day, the ground has been his, but at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they've got it going today.
Right there, 54.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
The kick by Elliott is good. And that will extend the lead out to 24. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said. right now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
This one fielded at the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle pockets, distinctive destinations, all I want to see. Oceanfront residences, 3 different ones a week. Cause I deserve that. It's time to learn that. Mess around and put that thing up where you permit. 6 figures every year, yeah, I earn that. At the front of this line is where my turn at.
Sometimes you need a friend.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
Let's see what they do here in this last sequence.
Yeah, I told you we're running it back. What are you talking about?
Well, once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
I'm not hostile. I'm not hostile.
They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 28.
Same mentality next game.
So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds. Bridgewater to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And now here is another interception. Crayvon LeBlanc with a pick. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score, Eagles 51, Panthers 27.
Head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit, I can't hear the hate, got a lot of it, take these bands to the bank, let them rot in it, so much ice on me, I wish I had 2 necks, I got homies that can sleep without 2, I got homies that can sleep without, Gucci and Chanel, I got a lot of it. Walk up in the spot like, hey, what poppin' in? Gon' pop it for me cause I'm rich and poppin' in, yeah. Talking big, get out my way, little bit. She gon' put it on me, that's a lot of it. 4 coops, 4 seasons, drop the top a bit. Bust down, but my wrist, time to talk a lot of. I got both my girls, head to toe designer, drip, little bit, let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out. Mobile ducking 5-0, if you step to me then be prepared for smoke, little bro, let me feel myself a little bit, let me blow this down a little bit. Let me feel myself a little bit, you ain't talking big, get out my way, little bit.
Okay. It's fine. I got. Watch what happens this week. I'm gonna show you. You got lucky that game. I give you that. You did good. You did good that game. Yeah, you have. You know, the game is helping you out, man.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying, "Fly, Eagles, fly," as they get ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 15-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
They red zone coverage there and thought there was some space to send their guy right into the middle on a slant, hoping he would get lost. Instead, they read it quite well and closed quickly.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And his guys are going to get the football at the 28-yard line. That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position. And to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
The false start backs him up 5. 1st and 15. They'll run with Sanders. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. They get 1 yard back there to make it 2nd and 14.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 14 at the Panthers' 17-yard line.
Play action. Now Wentz. His throw
Come on, you slow down.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. From 17 yards out. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip.
Makes the
So we
score
can't think of 7.
Panthers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10. at their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give them 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give them a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Bridgewater. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he'll be stopped right at midfield.
Complete.
14 yards, good for a Panther first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And now the Eagles going to signal for a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Down, Carolina.
Here's McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up
from the 27. Bridgewater. And he's got it complete to Anderson. And they'll get this down to the 10.
Bridgewater's pass.
18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
First and goal.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Bridgewater on first down. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. The intended receiver there, Ian Thomas. But it'll be 2nd and goal. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. A give running left, it's McCaffrey. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. 3rd and goal for Bridgewater. The quick slant caught. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
Down and goal.
If you're right here, you got to kick it, don't you?
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it. McCaffrey. And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown.
Carolina.
Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
The kick is,
and his kick is right through.
Ties the game at 7. Joey Slide to kick.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will make it into the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 29-yard line.
Now a play fake. Wentz. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin.
This nigga missed him. How the hell did I miss him? Come on, bro.
Marquise Goodwin, 71 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead.
On for the point after.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
Oh,
it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan and thought there were some holes in the defense, and they exploited them the last time out. Let's see if they can come back and put together a similar drive.
And we'll see if they can do just... And now off to the races, down the right side, past the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
To number 12.
DJ Moore, 78 yards. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14.
Ties the game at 14. Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
Wentz now on first down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
Come on, bro.
And he'll take it into the end
I
zone.
jumped up for that shit and they're going to sit here.
3 touchdown passes now for Carson Wentz. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. Still first quarter, 2 receiving touchdowns for him. How are they going to slow him down?
I think they're thinking about altering their game plan. Whatever they came in with, now maybe you switch a better cover guy to it. Or you make sure you have more people in his general area wherever he lines up to at least try and discourage them from throwing the ball to him.
Taken about 7 yards deep.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop. Yeah, he only gets a few yards on 1st and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. A gain of 13, it's a first down. The CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield, but also when you run those inside runs, he can get into the secondary so fast the linebackers don't have a chance to react.
Why the hell you ran back? I know he ran back. You kept running.
No gain there on the completion, 2nd and 10.
No gain on the
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked up by Nikhil Roby-Coleman. How big is that penalty? Wipe out the INT.
You'd hate to be the teammate that caused that penalty and wiped out the interception. You got to face that guy in the locker room. Not a lot of fun for you, and you hurt your squad.
A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10. A handoff, McCaffrey running.
What the hell?
And that play will go nowhere.
I don't know what the heck that was.
Back near midfield at the 49.
That was trash, though.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
In any event, it happened pretty quickly. I'm not sure he made the right decision on that one. I think if he had it to do over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. They go play action. Bridgewater. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
On the carry.
Well, at the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run. But the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he's going to take this close to the 1st down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 19-yard line. On 3rd and 1, here's Bridgewater.
Come on, bro.
Now looming after Philly's defense stands tall in coverage.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And no signs of the field goal unit. They're going for it on 4th down. Bridgewater to the right side and complete to Thomas. And he'll have the 1st down, getting this one to the 14-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Bridgewater now. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Complete to number 20.
Christian McCaffrey. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers are now an extra point away from tying up this game.
It is good.
Point after, right down the middle. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth 1st half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all. And now they're looking at third down here. A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first half highlights and analysis from a back and forth first half that we've seen. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down.
That's an excellent job right there on third down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's fourth down.
So a change of possession here on the punt, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Maybe thinking in the same place, man.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
This nigga, why would you run
but it's intercepted.
behind me?
Picked up by Nickel Roby-Coleman.
Oh,
He had his eyes on the end zone, and he got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
Suddenly, it's 1st and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. To throw, it's Wentz.
Yeah,
for the goal line. He loses the football, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Huh?
But give some credit to the defense. They forced the
No,
big
it was
play,
not.
knocked
But
the ball free from him.
Daddy,
But it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. And a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
The throw over the middle taken in, and all the way to the 25 before he's hit and dropped. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Panthers.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on first. Flushed out right. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half. The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Looking left side, that's caught by Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Gain of 15.
So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he's got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Now a play fake here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. He's going to take off with it. That one will be incomplete. He caught it but could not stay in bounds for the long connection.
Ah, come on. I didn't think I was.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw.
Got me with that, Bo.
That's a no-no.
I didn't even think I had range.
You got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
So the illegal forward pass also cost him a down, and now it's second and long. Oh, and Bridgewater intercepted for the third time.
He's going nowhere.
Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
Christian McCaffrey.
He brought down. His time is now run out on this first half of action. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gautin, getting set for quarter number 3
that's
here.
What I said. And usually you don't see nobody as tough as Keith either.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Taken about 7 yards deep.
Yeah, see, I slowed down with you, boy.
And now to good return here at all is forced to start at the 12-yard line.
So conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like you had green on that play.
I know you're going
and able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
Most of their damage has been done through the air. I mean, they've rung the bell 3 times with passing touchdowns, but guess what? Ground game has not been neglected. Nice little burst right there.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
Back. Kill. Hey, 4-2, kill.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
Ball,
First possession of the third quarter, and interception.
You see that the whole time I had the ball? I was just wondering why that nigga was trying to tackle me.
Running out the wrong door.
Look, watch this. Watch when I jump up. Boom, thank you.
Out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
My hands had the ball. I don't know what happened. Yeah, you saw I had the ball.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively. You got everything going your way.
Him.
You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan showing you.
So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Now Bridgewater. Oh, it's a screen pass. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 9 yards on the play and a first down.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
First down, Bridgewater. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there. It's second down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
On second down, Bridgewater again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 7.
They ran that one well, and not only did it pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Joe, what the
And his
fuck?
pass is intercepted for the 4th
Yo,
time
he threw the ball
today.
way in front of him.
Darius Slay
Did you
with a
see
pick.
that?
Well, there definitely was some juice on that pass.
Nah, he ain't creating no problem there. He literally, that was wide open. He literally threw the ball and way in front of him.
Look at
Look at
that.
that.
Expected to be caught.
That was trash, bro. You see how they doing me?
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Lefty. 552. We're 5'7". Tight down. There you go. 5'2" is the Mike. Mike 5'2".
On first and 10, here's Wentz. Buying time to his left. He'll try and run it. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. That's a 12-yard gain now on back-to-back plays.
That's another Eagles first down.
They'll run with Sanders. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. A 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles have moved out in front. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of a season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
10 at their own 30-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 15 yards on the play, first down. Carolina. Bridgewater now from the 50. And my goodness, another interception. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line.
Hell no.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a first and 10 at their own 44. So after the INT, here's Wentz. That's caught by Jackson.
Why they keep letting him just... He need to grab the ball.
Into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with touchdown pass number 4 on the afternoon. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that, truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Taken in at the 3. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
I don't want to seem absurd, but that music gangster. Focusing on me, we're from Tel Aviv. Barbados with the hustle package.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. Looking long for Thomas. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Rodney McLeod.
Yo, where is...
Turn as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line. But to be frank, CD, this is getting tough to watch. I mean, you feel for him, but 6 interceptions, that's at a whole new level. It's not a good level.
He threw the ball 20 yards.
Tougher to come up with ways to try and support him. But you have to as a team because you can't just throw your quarterback aside. You're going to need him later on. But it reminds me of a time that a former defense coordinator of mine told me he was in a game where his quarterback threw 7 interceptions. So after the 6-1.
And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. Brian Burns able to put an end to that play, and in so doing puts an end to his 3rd quarter. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. And the pressure gets to him again. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
To throw is Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
6-yard attempt.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. Now, Charles, all things considered, I guess that's not a critical miss at this stage, is it?
No, but still everything helps when you're trying to finish off a ball game. And you're right. Not critical in terms of the scoreboard and the team, but the guy with the golden...
Yo.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Eagles defense gets a pick-6 TD. And that one will pretty much erase any hopes of a 4th quarter comeback.
With emphasis, interception, return for touchdown. Door closed, locked, reinforced.
And there's a quick momentum swing. INT return for a pick-6, and then the 2-point conversion good.
And even if you're keeping your wits about you, you're thinking to yourself, okay, extra point block team going into the game now.
Yeah,
all of a sudden you're hearing defense. Everyone's scrambling for their helmets and throwing down their cups of water. That's a great position for them to be in, trying to score against that team. A little bit disjointed.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
There's no way in hell I threw that.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And that last pick-6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the... Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack. The job becomes twice as difficult now. After the sack, it's 2nd and 20. From the gun, Bridgewater. And now here is another interception. interception. Picked up by Jalen Mills. And he will take this down to the 10-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. They'll run on 1st down. It's Sanders, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Miles Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll increase their lead to 28. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Bridgewater. He's going to air one out for Anderson. That's incomplete. Nearly another pick. My goodness.
For Robbie Anderson.
But again, they cheated me.
Been a part of their game plan all
Nigga was
afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it.
Nigga was
Unable
burnt.
to successfully find the end zone over the top.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Panther 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll roll him out right. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Eagles. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now after the fumble recovery, it's Wentz. He'll buy some time right. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Bridgewater going to lead the Panthers up here, 1st and 10 at about the 32. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield, and he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable, so they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Oh, he'll take a shot from McCaffrey downfield. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Will Parks. Facing this fourth quarter deficit, felt like they had to throw the ball, and on the other side, they were ready.
No doubt about it. They're playing situational football. They look at the clock, they know the lead that they have, and all they're doing is playing pass on every down.
Playing the pass, picking it off, and now big time in the driver's seat. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got a second down now as they look to salt this one away. The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield. Third down here.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
Let's go. Great. Right there. 54. Right there. 54.
Working from the gun. Wentz eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On is the punter, Johnston, now as he sends this one away. And that will bounce out of bounds before they can get a return going.
Over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
3rd and 11.
Here's Bridgewater.
What about it?
And he's got his target.
What about it?
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That third down conversion good for 23. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
Hello?
Let's put that team on the bus.
Throwing, Bridgewater.
Okay,
and down he goes.
That's up on my phone.
Getting to
Come on.
Bridgewater. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down.
I'm in the middle trying to finish it. Just tell you okay.
Here's Bridgewater.
Yo, come on, bro.
Deep ball.
After what they faced during this game, where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Now he's hit.
This nigga fumbled. Are you fucking kidding
It's
me?
picked up by the Eagles, and that might just submit it. A return for a late touchdown. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. You're talking about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
I don't know what they did to the game, but after the third, after the second quarter, they don't have no more things. Nobody wants to get Nobody can get it.
Elliott good with a PAT, and they will slow by 1 more. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
don't forget today. Don't forget what has happened out here.
Use that as ammo.
Exactly. Take a great look at that scoreboard. Realize how poorly everything went for us today. Coaching, playing, the whole deal. And never forget it, because
you're not going to want that feeling.
No.
Pressure comes and down he goes. Fletcher Cox. Who else? He's in there for his 4th sack of the afternoon. So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. Bridgewater to throw it. He's going to let it fly. That'll be incomplete as the clock will stop with 14 seconds remaining.
Christian McCaffrey, incomplete. Darius Slay on the cover.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And now here is another interception. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
Bridgewater's pass. Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Mike 52. You must be getting tired of seeing me. No, check that. We got Mike 52 right here. Mike 52.
Oh, look at this. Wentz going to throw. And this will be caught. We'll forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, partner, when a team's up this big, this late in the game, I always wonder what's their motivation, because if it's me, I'm thinking about pulling on the reins a little bit. But for them, I don't think it's in their DNA. It's not their head coach's makeup at all. I think his opinion is, you stop us, we're not supposed to pull back ourselves.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, I use a dub. I'ma win. I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. I turn the knob, can't resist. I'm incredible. Yeah, came for the dollars, call it basketball. Can I get the dash? Can I catch me, bro? Ooh, can I get the dash? Can I catch me, whoa? Your whole team is no competition. Boy, I did it by myself. It's a solo mission. Running up the charts, I'm a fool, dog. Turn the whole field to a schoolyard. Bunch of students ain't eating round here. I'm the GOAT, little man, and I made it loud and clear. Put the gas on them like I'm with the Cavalier. Show no love, got the confidence, no fear. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act. I've been ready for this. Since like 9-5, I've been eager for this. Talent on the rise, I'm consistent with this. Trophy is the prize, ain't no giving.
I'm waiting for you.
Okay, now what's left on them? Told you I'ma flex on them. I did it all.
Play the game, come on.
Then I hit that exit on them. Gotta play my face, cause these lies ain't got nothing on them. I secure the safe for the cradle, I ain't dropping nothing. Only winning is exception, ain't no truce. Ain't no dub, ain't no L on my crew. Only winning is exception on my crew. Yeah, ain't no dub, ain't no L. I use a dub, I'ma win, I won't lose with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Yeah, I'ma act a fool with this. Okay, yeah, then I hit that. Then I hit that. Then I
I got one more game, that's it. One more, and I'll be back out. I'm just doing more than 6 minutes apart, though. Yeah. What is that? I got the Bluetooth one, the PlayStation Bluetooth one. Can you hear me now?
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Just a short time ago, these Philly fans in full roar as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. Pyrotechnics ablaze. They're set to go as their Eagles will match up with the Carolina Panthers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive.
What did you just throw in here?
First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. They'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Pressure comes and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
On 3rd down, Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now.
That's a nice clip and save sequence there defensively because they did everything as they would have wanted to. They forced the 3rd down, blanketed the field with coverage, nowhere to go with the football, forced the dump off to the back, and even then they closed quickly and got him down behind the line of scrimmage. You name it, they did it well in that last sequence.
1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Right. Come here. Hold the door. What's your problem? Yeah, you didn't.
Wentz and the Eagles now with a 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So what's your problem?
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard.
If we ain't going to be a team for life, or you going to sit here and always do this?
Brings up 2nd and 9.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz being chased out left.
I told you I don't care.
Well, it looked like a quick hitter, a 3-step drop. But when it's not there, what do? He elects to try and escape through the massive bodies up the middle. And he does so and picks up positive yardage.
You don't see me here calling or caring. I ain't called no statement.
The Panthers turn to their nickel set here as they get ready for 3rd down.
Like, for real, I don't need this thing right now. Where you going? For real, you going to act like that?
On the gun, it's Wentz. And down he goes. They bring down Wentz on the sack. Jeremy Chin, he's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Now on 4th down, it's Cameron Johnston on to punt it away. Back deep, the dangerous Pharaoh Cooper.
Yeah.
Fielded just inside the 20. It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves.
Come on,
you know what it's like at the start of the game with the emotion. Guys a little bit jumpy.
You do.
Oh, you understand the same. Just like those calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3 and out.
And now they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got a look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Flush to his right. And his throw is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Zach Ertz that time, but it's going to be 2nd down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
On 2nd down, it's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Right back to Sanders on 1st down.
Sanders again, the ball carrier.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
6-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. Rolling to his right. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack.
Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4, Mike spot 4. Think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? You think you gonna get this? Force Tokyo!
Snap coming at 1. Now Wentz. This is caught by Jackson. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 49 yards. And the Eagles have taken the early lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate and break free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. And when they're on the move like that, then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And this is their 3rd drive. Right now, maybe not about points, just about getting something. They haven't gotten a first down yet in this game.
It's a mental barrier you don't think about until you go a couple of drives without getting a first down. Then all of a sudden it looms big. It gets harder and harder to actually attain that first down.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
I usually hesitate when I say a guy's got world-class speed, but this guy might. So let's fire the starter's pistol. Let's go. If you've got him, you've got to try and use him. A lot of anticipation with the ball in the air, but no, incomplete.
Where are you throwing it to?
And that will be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
He gets us away. It's a good one. Drawing toward the sidelines. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line.
21-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Just like that. Just like that.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Brought down right.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10. At the 20.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
What's up, baby? Have a cookie? Daddy have one?
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Wentz. Good one, able to haul it in. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Wentz. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Throwing is Wentz. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
The Eagles on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd down and 12.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Ready? Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Now Wentz.
Come on,
It's
bro.
a good one. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. 17 yards and a first down
I
for
already know where
Philly.
you're going.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. They go back to the ground with
Oh, you got to
Sanders.
run that.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain
I
of
already
3.
see where you're going. I already know where you're going.
He's
but
tackled at the
I'm still trying to
40-yard
do
line.
it.
It's a pickup of 3.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Wentz. Bringing it in. Jackson left side.
That's good.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 23.
At the 23-yard line.
Go, go. 52, Mike 52. Exit, exit. Mike 52, Mike 52.
On 1st and 10, here's Wentz. He's going to drop this down to Sanders. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it.
Panthers 14-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wentz, a battle for it, and it's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Charles, not only is that an interception, it's one when you were really knocking on the door for a touchdown inside the red zone.
You're actually thinking points. No matter what, at worst, you're thinking kicking a field goal and getting 3. We might look back on this in the second half and say, you remember when they didn't get points on that drive? This could cost them.
Nice move on the play, but he will be brought down shy of the 15. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. McCaffrey on the counter. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
The Panthers on 3rd down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Throwing is Bridgewater. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Derek Barnett picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
It'll be a 51-yard punt that time.
At their own 45-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? On first down, Sanders. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
But from an offensive perspective, that was a tough run because he only picked up 3 yards. Well, let's flip it over to the defensive side. They now have the advantage. 3 3-yard gains, that means they're punting the ball likely on fourth down. That's what you're looking for when you're playing defense.
From the 36, Wentz. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down.
We talk about mobility on quarterbacks all the time. Here's where it really pays off. Able to move, evade, and is accurate throwing on the run and picking up a first down.
From the red zone now, Wentz. Forced out to his left. That's caught by Jackson. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. 7 yards the pickup there. And now he'll tuck it and run. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts.
First and goal.
As they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. Here's Wentz to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Carson Wentz with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Eagles add 6 to their lead.
And that's certainly an important score right there because they gave themselves a 2-score cushion heading towards halftime. Now you got to force the other team out of their comfort zone, and it changes the way you approach the second half as well. How you want to do things on offense, and your defense feels much better too, having that lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
Leave your brother alone.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. These guys had to punt their last possession, and that's become too familiar of a refrain. Too many of these drives just wound up going nowhere.
But you know how in baseball, when the pitcher gets a base hit and he's on base, they bring his jacket out to him to keep him warm? A lot of times the punter goes to the sideline, puts on sweatpants or a wrap over his leg to keep it warm. He might need a massage from the trainer right now from all the work he's getting.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, Bridgewater. Pressure, too much this time. Down he goes. And now a timeout defensively after that first down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number one.
I keep pushing the
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. They don't want to repeat a first down. They'll keep it on the ground. And not much happening there as he'll get it back to the line of scrimmage and no more. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on third down. But one more time, they'll keep it on the ground. So a good spin move there before he's taken down. A nice little gain. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So the Eagles with the lead, and they're going to get this football first as the third quarter gets underway. Now this will make it into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just...
Oh, this is taken in. It's complete.
Yeah, was hot.
He's going to get this deep on a Carolina side of the field. Wentz finding his favorite receiver, Jeffrey, on a big one. 59 yards. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Now a carry for Sanders. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. That one good for 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so. Another run here with Sanders. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles add on to their lead. Now whistles and a timeout signaled here by the offense. And that's their first of this second half. Doug Peterson says, let's go for 2 here.
Conversion.
Now Wentz. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. Tough there. Good pass. Hit the hands. He just couldn't bring it in.
Back on the bench.
Every receiver's coach everywhere. Seeing that play, focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. Spins away. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Give them 2 yards that time, and it's going to leave them with a 3rd and 11 situation.
And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And that is incomplete. We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck.
At their own 34-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They fake the give. Now Wentz. They'll roll him out right. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
A deep ball down that right sideline, and he made sure that he put it where either his guy was going to catch it or no one was.
2nd and 10 now. 3rd quarter action from Philadelphia, PA. And he'll get 2, maybe 3, up near the 37.
Ball carrier. He's brought down at the 37-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And a super return as he gets us all the way down inside the 25-yard line.
By the Panthers.
They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
They'll try to get the running game going with McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 yards and a Panther first down. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Here's McCaffrey. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. And the Eagles are going to go ahead and take another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just one timeout remaining still in the third quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. Second down, ball on the 3. First down marker at the 1-yard line. They'll run with McCaffrey. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a third down. Bridgewater on 3rd and 2.
Come on, bro.
And he is going to be run down. What a disaster there. A huge loss. How about the big boys snagging one? You don't see that every week.
No, you don't, but a lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he'll find some room to get this up to about the 14. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On play action, it's Wentz. He'll buy some time right. Right side caught by Jackson. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 23 yards the pickup there. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll run with Sanders. He's got the first down and more past midfield. And brought down across the 50 to the 49-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Rolling to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Alshon Jeffrey, the intended receiver. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Whenever you see a quarterback break contain, just think to yourself, the receivers on that side of the field, their number one job, make sure they get in his sight line so he can try and find someone downfield. Guys on the backside, make sure you don't give up the deep ball. They tried it there. They weren't able to connect.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was the strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
For the Eagles.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that. I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football and everything.
And he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of quarter number 3. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. On 3rd down, Bridgewater. And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st down, Carolina.
Bridgewater now looking to throw on 1st. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. What a play that turns out to be. 36 yards.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Bridgewater now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Add this game to the last one, and they move the ball over 50 yards in 2 plays.
I can put my defensive cap on right now. They're saying they're giving up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. To throw, Bridgewater.
Yo, what the?
And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Why did you just throw it so far to the
The trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. This is caught, and this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They are able to get 9 yards out of that, but now it's 4th down.
4th down and goal.
4th down, they're going. Bridgewater. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. 2 scores down, 2 timeouts at their disposal. This is a critical onside kick. And the Eagles dodge a bullet. They cover it up. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
The 46-yard line.
Now he's going to swing this one out to his running back. And he'll be down at the 46. So they go from 146 to the other on a pickup of 8.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Pressure, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back right around the 44. You never want to give up a sack. From the O-line's perspective, they hate it for several reasons, especially because they felt like they let little brother down back there in the pocket.
Oh, no doubt. They have a ton of pride, and they go into every job wanting to keep that guy clean. They want that uniform with no grass stains, no dirt, nothing on it, but it's really, really difficult. You're talking about some terrific athletes who are trying to put him on the ground.
Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. And that'll hit in the end zone. Much too much leg there. That'll be a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now, they have to feel great about their opportunity.
At the 19-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback and when he delivers the ball.
Found his target. It's Anderson. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First down.
Bridgewater on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually that becomes man on man. And you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
A second down throw for Bridgewater. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Now Bridgewater on 4th down. Sliding out of the pocket. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And that'll be just about all she wrote for this one.
Boy, you have you.
Wentz to throw. He'll let this go for the end zone. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Now with that interception, you feel like we got a ball game again. Remember, 2-score contest and still time left here in the 4th.
And in the old days, not too long gone either, throwing the ball here would have been an absolute no-no, but the way the game's played now, throwing it makes sense. You just have to be careful when you put it in the air.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game. Back to the ground on first, it's McCaffrey. And he's going to get this inside the 30. It'll be a gain of 11, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs. So it's a victory here for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of... But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. The Eagles are winners here as we say so long from Philadelphia.
What I did, can I kick it? Hold on, yeah, I got some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spent the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? Some rings and a range, can I kick it? Yeah, don't ask me a thing, how I got her, how I did it. Yeah, spend the whole half, had a blast, can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain, can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain, can I kick it? Things ain't been the same, things have changed, can I kick it? People acting different, so I asked, can I? Before I went live, they ain't know what I was. Ain't no one alive that could do what I does. Wait, need a light here just to catch my buzz. Need Sprite here just to catch my cup. Now they don't really talk about us. Now they don't really talk about love. Honestly, they ain't never seen too much. What's love to a guy with a bag? What's heart to a guy with some cash? What's pain to a guy that's mad? Said. What's broke to a guy with a mask? What's both to a guy with a plan? I just wanna kick it, that's all I ask. Like, let me explain what I did. Can I kick it? Hold on. Yeah, I got some rings and a range. Can I kick it? Yeah. Don't ask me a thing. How I got her, how I did it. Yeah. Spend the whole half, had a blast. Can I kick it? Even with a sprain, pain. Can I kick it? Just the flex, I went and bought a chain. Can I kick it? Things ain't been the same. Things have changed. Can I kick it? People acting different, so I ask. Can I?
This is Dev Music.
Hey yo, yeah. Nike check. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Get the bag and then I flip it. Watch me do it. All them on my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. They like, hold up, wait a minute, like don't make sense, don't really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken, that tricky finger looking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep it racking my sauce. Hey yo, Nike check, t-shirt check, sneakers check, socks check, hoodie. Putting on a white tee, and shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it.
Take it,
Hit the back and then I flip it, watch me do it. All my wrist going stupid. Tryna put them on, but they never do it. Going up sky high while I'm rocking Air Force. And she just wanna ride, shorty bad and gorgeous. She was rocking stripes, said it's alright. Then I cut her off, shorty stepped on my off-whites. Okay, now wait. Gotta get the bag and racks every day. Don't tell me to relax, I can't, I'ma say. Got a new Prestos and the J's in the way. Got a new Chris Boss, but it don't take time. I pull up on the hop if it's up too hot. And you wanna play ball, hit a 3-point shot. Or this my court, got a block on lock. I done made about $1 million and I'm only 19. Icy, water dripping on a white tee. And shorty got a man, but she saying wife me. I got checks coming in like a pair of Nikes. If I like it, then you know I'm finna get it. Hit the bag and then I flip it, watch me do it. All my wrist going stupid.
I hope this man don't break the tip off.
Like, hold up, wait a minute, like, don't make sense to really get it. I'm steady getting to the chicken. That tasty finger licking chicken. I mean, I'm getting to the good guap. Keep a rack in my socks. Diamonds cost me a lot. Nike check up all of my stocks. Hey yo.
Okay.
Nike check.
But if I put it in the actual box that it came in, it won't fit in anything. And the only boxes it'll fit in are boxes that are like this big. And there's like a whole bunch of space for
Flag on the play.
That's my dad told you to keep that bubble stuff that I have in order.
Hold up. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown. I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag.
I don't know.
Make them throw a flag
I don't
when
know
I
if he's
pass.
giving
Come
it
through
to her.
stand. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole. Then I'm running. Get money. You ain't trying to get that
I got
second
what you're
flag on the
saying.
play. Hating from
I
the
really do.
sideline. A flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons. I just made a play. In the red zone. Going strong. Watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I just took off with that rock. Just like Tyreek Hill. I just
Do it
count
that way.
100
Do it the
racks.
first
That's
way.
all.
Don't wrap it.
Get them out of here. I just got
I'm not right now. I'm not on there with
in
him.
the backfield. I just gotta say,
I'm here with
like
my
I ran up
his
on a
brother.
quarterback. Shake and bake, make a play just like a quarterback. We ain't worrying about no formers, we ain't staying there.
No.
Running off the block, yeah, I'm something like a lineback. I got juice like a Fanta, how you like it? How you like it? I'm on purple, I'm on yellow like a Viking. All these plays that I'm catching, I done gone crazy. I do my thing, 6 range just like Tom Brady. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the sideline, a flag on the play. Like Julio with them Falcons, I just made a play. In the red zone, going strong, watch me shake and bake. Let's go. I'm in the field like a Panther, I done up the standards. Like Michael Vick in Atlanta when it's time to scramble. Neck full of water, call me Black Bridgewater. Lamar Jackson, how I throw them Ravens cross the border. Hold up. You know I'm a touchdown with the sack. Run up the hole like a running back on the play. Intercept the pack like a safety, you boys ain't shake the play. That's a flag on the play. Let's go. Touchdown, I just scored a whole bucket. I just dropped the bag on the tag, ain't nothing. Make them throw a flag when I pass, come through stunning. Call me tired, girl, and hit the hole, then I'm running. Get money, you ain't trying to get that second flag on the play. Hating from the side.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. The scene in South Philly a few moments ago. Boy, the city of brotherly love is fired up. They're saying fly, Eagles, fly, as they get ready to match up with the Carolina Panthers. Here's the kicker, Jake Elliott, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. First carry for Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
A gain of 11 on the play.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down, otherwise it's going to be a long afternoon.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
First down, Panthers.
On first and 10, Bridgewater. And he's got his man. It's Samuel. Touchdown, Carolina.
Complete to Curtis Samuel.
Curtis Samuel, 27 yards.
Hello?
And the Panthers are going to take a first quarter lead.
He is good.
Yeah.
Extra point right down the middle.
No,
and that makes the score 7-0. Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown.
Whatever.
Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The whole time I read the drive, you was quiet, so I was wondering what I didn't hear your microphone.
So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
Miles Sanders, the ball.
In need of only about the length of the football here on second down. Wentz on the give to Sanders. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Wentz now on first down. And he finds his target. It's Marquise Goodwin. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Marquise Goodwin, 69 yards. And the Eagles are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
You got it. I'm not mad.
And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened before, replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And, a little spin cycle. Room to run now. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? He's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Got the defense on their heels. 2 first downs in a row, and now a pickup of 8. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is McCaffrey, and he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2.
Third down.
3rd and short yardage. Bridgewater. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
As a linebacker, you're taught to stay just slightly behind the ball carrier just in case he makes a cutback. But when you find the gap, shoot it. And he found it all right. Took it straight into the backfield and made the tackle for a loss.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. About 3 yards there to the 27.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. Open man is Anderson. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Touchdown, Carolina.
Robbie Anderson, 27 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter.
14, Eagles.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
5-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone.
It always is punch, counter punch, isn't it? And which team has the advantage? Well, let's just go back. Last time on offense, they rolled downfield, got into a good rhythm. You can see a little more bounce in and out of the huddle. You can see the sideline really get into the game. So defensively, you're thinking to yourself, how do we take that away from them? How do we get the advantage back? Let's see what they come up with. I think pressure is always the first way to go.
You love pressure.
I love it.
We'll see if they dial it up this drive. So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Straight 15, straight 15. 46 down, man, 5-4. Come on, let's go. Hey, check, Mike 21, check, Mike 21.
From the gun, it's Wentz. Escaping the pressure right. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people. On the run, had to get on his horse. Still accurately throws a nice pass for a first down.
It's fine. Okay, it's fine.
Wentz now on first down. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
8 yards.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
At the 48-yard line.
Yeah, we should put fragile in it. Make sure they have
Wentz to throw again. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Brian Burns just would not be denied. That's a loss of 7. So a 3rd and 9 and 6 defensive backs out there in the dime.
Patrolling the passing lanes.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
Shotgun now for Wentz. That's to Fulgham, complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 43. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside, as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up second down.
Gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Wentz to throw on second down. Flushed out right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
On the keeper.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on third down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. So don't say nothing. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21.
Now Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end Ertz. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And down to the 27-yard line. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Now a run with McCaffrey. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. Now on 2nd and 13. Bridgewater. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. The catch and run there. Good for 16 and a first.
16 yards.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. A first down throw for Bridgewater. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Touchdown, Carolina.
DJ Moore there to make the grab. And the Panthers are able to grow their lead. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Eagles 7.
Joey slide out, a kickoff after the touchdown. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
For 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. Deshaun Jackson off to the races. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 74 yards. And the Eagles are able to strike quickly for 6. It's up and good. This becomes a 21-14 ball game now.
Panthers 21, Eagles 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott to kick it away. That's fielded on the back line of the end zone.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to hit Thomas that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
From the gun, Bridgewater. Open man is Robbie Anderson. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. That one good for 26 and a 1st down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Give them 14 on that one and a 1st down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the defense so often. And in this case, fooled them with the inside run.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
At the 18-yard line.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. And they'll go on the ground. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Bridgewater now. Knocked in the air and intercepted. Picked off inside the 10. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half.
Intercepted. The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He didn't even try to signal for a timeout, so they must have not been aware of the numbers.
I think he lost track of the time left in the play clock and probably was trying to read the defense and trying to figure out which play to run and just lost track, and it cost him.
On 2nd down, here's Wentz. He'll fire it deep for Rager. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Jalen Rager was the intended receiver, and it's 3rd down.
Boston.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. A final shot before half for Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
These two teams in this first half, it's been fun. Back and forth, back and forth. Well, it's not fun for the defensive coordinators, but offensive coordinators are enjoying it.
Yeah, they're having streaks here, aren't they? Being able to put scores together and really bunch them up. And we have a tight game here. You know, we often talk about having the right shoes for the right turf. Today it's track shoes. That's what we've seen with these offenses.
Yeah, it's been an absolute track meet so far. Fun to watch. Yeah, ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Now this will make it into the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
And 6 at the 26.
Dancing to his left. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Tyre Whitehead on the tackle. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working from the gun, Wentz. Got a man, he finds Sanders. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 14 yards through the air. Caught the D off guard on 3rd and 1.
10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
He was brought down at his 49-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From just shy of midfield, Wentz eluding the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Wentz can pull him down when he needs to, and the 6'5" quarterback picks up the 1st down.
10 at the 45-yard line.
So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. On the counter now, it's Sanders. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. That'll set them back with a loss of 3 on the play. And that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson.
That one brought back a few nightmares because when a quarterback gets outside of the pocket, Your job as a defensive back, make sure you stay as deep as the deepest receiver and not let anyone leak behind you for a big play. A nice job there, having discipline and not letting them connect on that pass.
7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down.
You. Right there, 54, right there, 54 Mike. It's been a long day for you. 54. 2J. One flag. Watch 54. Here we go. Mike 4.
Throwing his Wentz. Steps away to his left. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Boston. And he'll return this one just shy of midfield to the 49. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
They start on the ground with McCaffrey. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at their 49-yard line.
2nd down, Bridgewater. Looking left side and completing it to Thomas. And he's got this down to the 35. 16 yards, a 1st down.
16 yards.
Nice job there of utilizing his big target. He didn't overthink it. Understands the catch radius. Understands that he knows how to use his body to keep defenders away from the ball. And puts it right out there for the nice pickup.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
Pickup. 1st down, Carolina.
From the red zone now, Bridgewater. Trying to fit it into Moore, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Avonte Maddox. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. So they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy with the opportunity to put points on the board, but give credit to the guys on the defensive side. Hung in there, battled, and made a key play.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. They'll go again with Sanders. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A good push there from that offensive line as Sanders able to take that forward for a gain of about 6 on 1st down.
At the 41. It's a pickup of 6.
Play action. Now Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down.
He was covered by Dante Jackson.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Here we go. 54's Mike. 74.
Now Wentz. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Wentz's pass intended for Marquise Goodwin.
Here's Cameron Johnston now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. This is away and a very good kick angled for the sidelines.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
If you know, you know. That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often affect the play calling with the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does, depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, if the offense just doesn't have the confidence, if they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball a little bit.
Give him 14 on that one and a first down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play.
The second down throw for Bridgewater. Pressure comes, and down he goes. The Eagles get there for the sack. So Bridgewater needing to work a little magic after that sack on a 3rd and long. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they work this well upfield across the 45. How about that? They weather the storm of a 3rd and 17 to pick up the first.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. Here's Bridgewater. Short throw to the tight end, Thomas. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36.
When this offense can get their tight ends involved, they can move the football. Here, a nice route, able to look it in, and picks up the first down.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Here's Bridgewater. And this one's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
They'll try again from the 36 on 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Bridgewater. Going back to Moore. This time he's got him complete. And he has another first down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 23. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
The Panther first down.
Here's McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he'll take this forward for about 5 as we have come upon the 2-minute warning.
I'm playing to win. I'm running the ball.
So it's Panther football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he's going to ball his way in for a Panther score. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Panthers have broken our tie as they take the lead. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Panthers 28, Eagles 21.
Joey Sly now to kick off after the touchdown. taken about 7 yards deep. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Rolling to his right. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Brian Burns in there to drop him as that clock continues to run. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run. It's Sanders. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. He's coming. Double up. Double up. He's coming. Double up. Shit.
They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And that will be incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions. And that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down.
Let's go. You tighten up. Hey, mine's 50.
They'll go for it. It's Wentz. Flush to his right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Panthers are going to get it back in excellent field position.
All right, it's field 30
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a give, right side McCaffrey. And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll go down at the 28. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. Bridgewater here to throw. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown.
And that touchdown should make you feel comfortable. But do you really feel like it's totally over yet?
Not totally, but I think you're pretty much there.
Yeah, you've still got to make sure you stay with it, do all the right things down the stretch, especially on defense. But that touchdown there, you've got to feel good about your chances.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. What do you do here down like this in this situation? Do you maybe just pick something out of the playbook you haven't called in a while, or you call it a day?
You can do that, or you...
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Troy Prime. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line.
By the Panthers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. Following the interception, here's Bridgewater. And he'll air this one deep for Anderson. And that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. A little too aggressive defensively, and the flag comes out.
And no one trying to cover is going to like a call going against them, but you have to like the effort there. Went for the interception, just unable to get it, and the flag did come out.
Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. Throwing here, Bridgewater. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. Robbie Anderson on the touchdown pass from Teddy Bridgewater.
Today's final score, Panthers 41, Eagles 21.
That's what we're talking about.
They don't know my name. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. Tie me up in chains. I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade. They say fall and you let go, but I know I got an antidote to retain some kind of self-control. Look inside my head through a telescope. You erase all the calls from a telephone. No sense of smile, maybe tell a joke. Holding back your tears, singing minimal syllables. Yeah, look at me, out the asylum. Was a fate or mistake, cause the time ain't up. Yet the parts of my mind don't get much love. If you want in my head, come and call me up. You look like a twisted Robin Hood. Yeah, you take from the rich and the poor. And wearing diamond shoes while you walk your pugs in a town you could.
This is basketball?
Cool. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Just asking because he was like real tense for a few seconds there.
So a teacup, drink up, inside look when they peep us. Choose us in the belly of the beast, but outside there's a war going on your front lawn. Black Hawk, see the red dawn, horizon, blind yet I'm
Guess I'll get my dad tomorrow. But we time.